on? Freight's back again. CQ&A episode 14. We're going to get into it. We got some good questions coming in from the last video we dropped where we turned in our blue truck to pick up our Ace lease. So let's get into it, guys. Thanks for watching. Hey everybody, before we get into today's video, I want to talk to you about OTR. Not over-the-road trucking, OTR, on the revenue, Prime Edition. This is a trucking software that's been developed by an owner-op here at Prime to give you the leading edge in your business's profitability. If you want to save money, keep an eye on your numbers, and make sure you maximize your profitability, you want to check out OTR. Don't forget to click the link in the description below. Use Freight Skater Trucking as a referral. You get a 14-day free trial. After that trial, it's just $15 a month. That $15 a month, I promise you, is going to increase your profitability and save you money in the long run. Check it out today. We've got a lot of good questions coming in from the Invictus video where we unveiled our lease purchase truck from Prime Inc. So let's go over a few of these, guys. We're going to try to make it short and sweet. I do have one that's kind of big, so I'm going to save that one for last, and hopefully that'll help you guys out a little bit. I may end up doing another sub video on this. So Hilltop Trucker asks, are these trucks governed? Yes, Hilltop Trucker. All Prime trucks are governed, company lease or Ace lease. The only trucks that run with Prime that are not governed are the logistics or A fleet side. These guys have their own insurance, they have their own DOT and MC numbers. Those guys can run whatever they want. All the lease trucks are governed at 65, Ace lease or regular lease. I have to double check on the company side, but I'm pretty sure that all those guys are governed at 58 on the pedal, 62 on the cruise. So I'll have to double check on that. I may be wrong. It's been a while since I found out about that. I've never been a company guy, so I can't tell you. So good question, Hilltop. Thanks for reaching out to us. So Matt Motter wants to know if, I guess from the drone footage on the last video, he wants to know if it's got a window in the top or a solar panel. Matt, this is a solar panel, and I was actually speaking with Jeff Thielen over at Prime about this. He handles a lot of the accessory installs, brush guards, inspection plates, the solar panels, inverters, stuff like that. And these solar panels, anything after, I think, January, February of 2023, all the trucks are getting them. And what they do is it serves, from the best of my knowledge, from what he's explained to me, it serves as like a trickle charger. So it will actually keep your batteries charged. The number one purpose for the solar panel is to help the APU out and keep the batteries charged so the APU doesn't have to run as much while the truck is sitting still. So just to keep the batteries charged. So that's the number one function of the solar panel. So good question, Matt. Thank you for your question. Let's move on to the next one. All right, this one comes from Cody S. If Cody, and I'm taking it that you didn't watch the entire video, which is no big deal. It was a little bit lengthy, but it did have a lot of good information in it. Regardless, Cody says, did you order the black rims through Prime? Not necessarily. So how this worked, Cody, was we knew that the truck was coming in. We were referred by the detail shop to Springfield Powder Coating, which is a separate business. Mark at Springfield Powder Coating. We called him, told him what we wanted to do. We wanted our side box and our wheels powder coated gloss black. What Mark did, we weren't even there in Springfield. Mark went straight to Prime, picked up a matching set of wheels and the brand new side box and brackets and brought it back to his shop. He powder coated everything, let everything cure, brought it back to Springfield. They took and installed the wheels on the truck and installed the side box on the truck. So Mark from Springfield Powder Coating, his link to all his information, phone number, website, and everything was in the description of the last video. It will be in the description of this video. So guys, if you're looking to get anything powder coated, he can do anything, any color, any finish, matte, gloss, whatever you want. Guys, just, I mean, if he can do it, he's gonna let you know about it. So nothing's out of the realm. So if you got an idea, give Mark a call and he'll get you taken care of. So thank you so much, Cody, for your question. I really appreciate it. Now we're gonna move on to the big one, guys. This is the one that I think may need a separate video, but I'm going to try to sum this up to you guys, like, you know, kind of in a quick summary. Joshua Rowe says, what are some of the differences between lease and ace lease during the lease period? I'm on lease now. Shout out to Josh York, my trainer and your trainee. I hate the idea of paying 3 years for a completion bonus that I'm actually paying for. I would rather ace if I'm going to be with Prime for 3 to 4 years. Thanks, and the truck is beautiful. Joshua, thank you so much for your comment. I really appreciate it. And yes, Josh York was one of my best trainees. He's still on the flatbed side. Big shout out to Josh. God bless you, buddy. Much love. Me and Josh are good friends to this day, and most of my trainees, we are good friends. And Josh understood, just like I try to tell every trainee, when I'm training you guys, it's business. So we'll be friends after the clock stops. So that aside, Joshua, the biggest differences between ace lease and regular lease during the lease period, there's quite a few, but the biggest one obviously is you get the truck at the end. Okay, now the number one difference is you have to put money down on that ace lease before you can get the truck delivered, whereas regular lease is zero money down. Ace lease or lease purchase is a buy contract. Regular lease is a no buy contract. Okay, do not require a down payment for a regular lease. Ace lease, you have to require a minimum $5,000 down payment up front, plus the extras. If you've been leasing for a year, they'll put them on 10-week payments. If you have not been leasing for a year, it does not matter if it's regular or ace lease. You will have to come up with that $5,000 down payment for your ace lease and all the extras up front. Next big difference in between the lease purchase and the regular lease is going to be the benefits. So when you're in a regular lease truck, Prime offers you certain benefits, and one of these benefits is deferred truck payments. So the week that you sign on your regular lease truck, you get a deferred truck payment, which means they take it out in small payments throughout the lifetime of the lease. With a lease purchase or ace lease, you get no deferred truck payments whatsoever. Secondly, forgiven lease payments. So I believe, and like I said, don't quote me on this, I've got to check with leasing because I can't remember what the terms were, but I believe that if you have on a regular lease, after your first year, you earn a forgiven lease payment. Now this means this is not a deferred truck payment. They don't take it out in small payments. They don't make you pay it back. This is a forgiven lease payment. This means, like, you're having a bad week, you call leasing, you say, hey, look, man, I've just had a rough go of it. This happened to this ship or whatever. They don't care. If you have a forgiven lease payment, you say, hey, can I please use my forgiven lease payment this week? The truck payment is written off. It's gone. You don't owe them back nothing. Ace lease, you do not have forgiven truck payments. The flatbed leases, a flatbed and tanker, you can only lease for 4 years. On reefer, it's 3 years. On the regular lease side, on the ace lease side or lease purchase, you can choose 3 or 4 year terms. Now, on the regular lease, that's Prime's baby. That's their truck. So if you have a warranty issue or you have an item as far as something happens and you something broke and it's a warranty issue and you've been down for 4 or 5 days, not only will Prime fight to get you reimbursed for that warranty item, they will also give you downtime pay. Okay, after the first 24 hours, ace lease or a lease purchase, no, you get no downtime pay. And not saying that Prime wipes their hands of it, but from my experiences and who I've talked to, other guys that have actually bought their trucks and other teams that have bought their trucks, Prime kind of says, hey, look, you're the owner operator. You're the owner operator. Tell us what you need and we'll just see what we can do. That's kind of what it is. So guys, if you have to reach out, if you're ace leasing a truck or you're lease purchasing a truck and RA says, hey, we've gone as far as we can go, it's up to you to reach out to that manufacturer and figure out, hey, is this a warranty item? What can I do? What can Peterbilt, what can Freightliner do for me? Not saying Prime's not going to help you guys. It's always good to keep a good relationship with your RA. With a regular lease, you have an automatic tire fund that is taken out every single week, which starts off at 2.5 cents a mile. You can up it to whatever you want. With the ace lease or lease purchase, you only have 1 cent per mile taken out, and that's called a tire reserve. It's like an offset. So God forbid you default on the lease and bring the truck back. Success Leasing has money put up aside for you to for them to bring the truck back up to spec, to either sell or lease or whatever. Now, that being said, when you finish that ace lease, any excess mileage that they've charged you, and that tire reserve comes back to you. So it's kind of like a lease completion, but it is entirely all your money. They're not helping you at all with any kind of lease completion, none of that stuff. It's all your money coming back. And obviously your payment's going to be a little bit higher on an ACE lease versus a regular lease. Different insurance. It's a little bit more of a weekly cost, but in my eyes, it's so worth it, man. It's so worth it. And other than that, nothing else has changed. At the end of that 3 or 4 years, for your lease purchase, you pay $100 and that truck is yours. The title's yours. They transfer the title to you. And without breaking it down and going too far into depth, that's the differences. And we'll talk about some other stuff in a further video, but hopefully, Joshua, that gives you what you were looking for. Prime makes it super easy, and if you have any questions about your contracts or anything, something you don't understand, just give leasing a call. Talk to Haley or Dana over there. They'll get you set up, guys. So hopefully this CQ&A episode 14 was a good one. Hopefully it answered some questions, guys. I see a lot of people in the comments saying congratulations, nice truck. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate all the support. We are glad you guys are here joining us for this journey. And I also see a lot of people saying Mama Freight needs to be on camera. So I told her, I'm trying, guys. I swear I'm trying. YouTube intervention. That's what we need. YouTube intervention.
I know.
But it's gonna happen. Don't make me bring the camera back there. What's the worst that's gonna happen to me? Like seriously, if I put you on camera.
I don't want to be on camera.
Okay, well there's a lot of things that I don't want out of our marriage either, and it just happens, and I love you for it, no matter what.
I'm not playing with you.
If you love me like you say you do.
I lied. I don't love you like I say I do.
If the kids call you and say, Mom, we love and miss you so much.
They won't.
If they call you and say it, listen, they call you and say, we love and miss you so much.
They won't.
We want to see you on YouTube every single day because we miss you. But if they did, you would do it?
They love me and they want to see me happy and they know I don't want to be on YouTube.
But what I'm trying to tell you is if they did, you would do that, right? Do what?
Yeah.
But if they did. Yes.
How did you like church today? Going to church doesn't help you when you're missing it.
So do you feel better knowing that you can, at a click of a button, you can see your dad anytime you want to on YouTube?
I think it's fun that Dad has YouTube. We can like see what he's doing and stuff, see like bugs he has and stuff, without having to call you when you're asleep and stuff. And like, yeah, it's cool.
So,
you know, like miss y'all.
So would it be cool if you saw Mama on camera too?
Yes, sir.
Madeline, put that stuff back in the Amazon boxes. I'm taking it back.
Mama should be on YouTube, shouldn't she?
Madeline, tell your dad that. Madeline, Madeline, everything I do for you, I'm so disappointed.
They just love you, Ange, and
You should come out here and
they just want to see you on camera. Why would you deny your children the chance to see you on camera?
Will, stop being manipulative.
I'm not being
You're
there's no
wanting me-
manipulation.
You're wanting me on YouTube and you're trying to.
Everybody wants you on YouTube. Our children want you on YouTube. Why?
Mama doesn't want to be there, baby.
But why? What is the reasoning? You said earlier, if the girls said I should be on YouTube,
I'm about to go home and you can train.
if the girls said,
I'm gonna go home and you can train.
no, you won't. I'm calling your bluff. You won't.
I will. I
won't.
will. And let's see how you turn around. And
What's the defining factor for you to go home?
You just wait. I will.
Like seriously, like what is the defining factor?
Will, putting me on YouTube and I'm asking you not to. It's not my thing. It's yours.
I know, and I'm trying to get.
I don't want
you to
it
be a
to
part
be
of
my
it.
thing.
Everybody wants you to be on YouTube.
Seeing myself. I'm not full of myself. I don't like it.
Oh, so I'm full of myself.
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying a lot of people like enjoy watching themselves on social media. I'm not one of those people. To an extent, you have to enjoy seeing yourself, listening to yourself.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do, and I don't.
I think it would be. We have some really good banter and stuff. I think it would be awesome. She's just camera shy, so I'm doing my best, guys, and I'm gonna read her all these comments when she gets up. She's back there sleeping right now, so. But I will read her all these comments when she gets up, and we'll go from there. But that's it, guys. Thank you so much. Stay safe. God bless. Till the next one, and if you haven't already, don't forget to like, sub, and share the channel. This was CQ&A episode 14. Freight Skater out.